Hi everyone, this is Edward of Chide and we are back again with the City Skylines Lofi Metal stream. I am so sorry, I completely forgot the countdown. Whoa! Sorry about that, I keep, of all the times for freaking ad, this is what happens when you don't buy premium. This is what happens every time. Yeah, so I don't know if I should block them out or something. I mean, it's free advertising basically. It's not. I don't want this. Just so you know, I do not want this. It's doing it of its own accord. Scap you? No, I don't want premium. Frick. Sorry about that. I'll just quickly see. Just fix something over there. Okay, so sorry very much to everybody on YouTube. All of you, thousands, legions of people, because I completely forgot to actually put the countdown to go live while the countdown was going. So that's on me. That's a fumble. I did a fumble. As always, Lo-Fi Metal supplying the beats. Oh man, it's freaking beautiful. Shout out to Lo-Fi Metal. It's just freaking beautiful. Let's see. Why is this happening? Oh, this. Were we dealing with this last time? I've got a feeling we were dealing with this last time. Drag this. Come on, give me that beat. Ooh! Why is it like this? I'm sorry to say it, but I'm deaf. What the heck? The heck is that? This is why I get discouraged. Let's see if I'm gonna cancel this route and see if I can get rid of that defective stop. Something's wrong here. But yeah, I just sincerely thank you very much for Lo-Fi Metal because there's good beats and City Skylines music's good, but it's this whole upbeat, you know, the infinite march of progress, not the horrible version of progress as we know today, but in the past it was genuinely seen as advancement, not degeneracy and complete development of everything. Let's see. Ooh. Boink and swap. Beautiful. So yeah. Sorry about that. I'm definitely on the starting phase of a cold. That's indisputable. So, oh man, is that fun? That's a lot of fun, eh? That's probably gonna be for most of next week. It's like when you reach that phase, you know, you can feel in your body, you can just feel they're like, yep, it is slowing down. Although, I remember one video they said getting sick is almost like a bodily cleanup process. Your body is basically cleaning up old junk DNA. I'm not sure about that. I know fasting should do that. I'm trying to think, where would I place more of this? I want to expand my influence in the highways. If I expand that direction, we'll get a solid foothold on the shallow or the narrow canals, but we would get completely choked off of access to the sea, which we need for cargo. So as much as I want that, I'll actually see where the railway is coming through. I think the railway is coming through. It's not even coming through there at all. What the frick? There's like one rail in the whole place. It's insane. So yeah, I think it'll benefit us to expand. What's this? Left? It's left? I don't know if it's east or west or whatever, but it's left, I guess. Bonk. So we'll take that. We'll gradually build that down. Hopefully we get it. I don't know why the limits on tiles are so severe. I think it's like 9 or 16 max. It feels like it's picking on you because it shows you. It's like, oh, is all this available? But oh, you can only get that. And you're like, that's so cruel. Well, I need a million people. You're 2 million. What the heck, man? Why can't I get more people? So, okay, so firstly, let me, for interest's sake, let's see noise. Let's see noise. Give me noise. What the frick? Whoa, yo. I was expecting it to have gotten a bit lower with the officers. I was completely wrong. It's just gotten worse. That's horrible. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, I'm going a bit too fast. Is this... Am I supposed to be emptying this? Yeah, I'm supposed to be emptying all of these. I don't like the filling disposals because you have to micromanage them. You have to keep emptying them at the right time and everything. I'm just like, nah, that's not me. That's not my style. Whereas the crematoriums, like, protest if you want, people, but at least it deals with the problem then and there. That's going to be an issue. There's definitely not enough crematoriums here. Traffic-wise, these hearses keep getting backed up, so I tend to place it a little bit away from the corners. Is this two-way or is this one-way? Ah, it's one-way. Darn it. I want to put it on the two-ways. Where did I put the other one? Well, I say I want to. At least it's going into the town. Yeah, it's going into the town, so it should work. Let's hope. We'll know when it doesn't, because there'll be dead bodies everywhere. You see, not enough buyers for products. They can't get the stuff shipped out. That's the problem. Let's see. We got ships. So this is why I'm doing this, so that we can access the global economy using this enormous coast over here that we would have had scant access to. Let's just say that. Like, very bare, if any. So I'm choosing it to go this way. And just look at this nightmare. Yuck. Friggin' trains. If we do that, if we expand here, we can actually pull this highway straight down, clean that up. Whoever the foolish designer is who made it this way, we're gonna make it whoosh, straight like a friggin' microchip. I got no passion at all. I just build for the infrastructure. Okay, ooh, you almost tricked me. Almost had me building some slightly off-center piece. How dare you? Okay, is that... Oof. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, I'm gonna need to blow my nose. Just give me half a second. Just give me half a second. Sorry, but I'm just gonna quickly switch my nose off. Yo. Oh man, sorry, I just need to blow my nose. I'm definitely on the start of some illness. Oh man. Shout out to Ace Entertainment. I see you over there. Sorry if you waited a while. I didn't see you until now. But yeah, he says, guess what? I'm very curious now. Well, what's up? What is the news? Can't get that to sync up right. Let's do it like this. Is that nice and... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What happened now? Oh, okay. These buses are so finicky. This is a solid 800. Beautiful. Bonk. I'm still waiting. I'm pretty sure at some point somebody's gonna be like, hey man, somebody kicked a ball into something. Okay, cool. I'm sorry. It takes me several World Cups in any sport, including Olympics, to get excitement again. I can't do it. Oh man. Yeah, it's... as I would say, don't give power to it because I don't understand it personally. Although lucky enough, I haven't had beef with anybody that I know of. If somebody's out there posting hate mail non-stop, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I honestly prefer to keep it that way. So yeah. I did see his response video. Honestly, I would just give it as much distance as I can. Because for me, it serves no purpose. What's the point of arguing? It's the same. It's literally the same reason I don't watch sport in any like measurable capacity. Because what's the consequence? If somebody wins, what's the consequence? All that happens is they get to hold like a nugget of painted metal and say, we won. Okay, fantastic. How's everything else going? Oh, too soon? It's usually... It don't make no sense for me. Yeah, no, I mean... I don't know what to say about It just I have my moments. At least they're not on stream moments, like when I play War Thunder, and sometimes a player can get under my skin. But I try not to make like a long. I don't try to make a long time effect of it, because it's not good for anybody to like hold grudges. They're just like you. If you have something to say it quick and then just move on. What the heck is up with this? Yo! Must have done that earlier. Yo! Let's see if I got water coverage. Okay, I do. Ooh. What the heck is the... Where's my spine pipe? Where's my spine pipe that's supposed to be pulling through? There's a random one there. Ah, here we go. Man. This city is getting big. Yeah, neat. Why is it not lining up? There you go. I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure this must be frustrating seeing me with this level of like finicky attention to like straight lines. I just can't help it. It's just how I build cities. That's the main reason why I wouldn't like breathe life into anything, because, well, that's literally the word I say. You basically breathe life into something by paying attention to it. Let's see. I'm gonna put some of that there. These offices are not helping at all. I thought they'd help with absorbing some of the noise towards my residential. I do not think that's happening. Let's see, 5 blocks. Don't build on that place. I'll probably put some low density as a residential here. What the heck, did I put a key here? What the frick? Okay. It's just a random lump in front of my key, but okay. Darn it. It's one group of boomers that I'm cool with, is the Skylines boomers, because they can live in their overpriced flat houses over here on the coast. Enjoy for once, friggin', and be grateful. My goodness. Let's see. Doink doink. Very lucky boomers don't watch YouTube. Although I remember it was 18 to 20 years ago. There was a book by Al Gore, and I'm pretty sure it was that book, had a brief description somewhere in it about merging television with the internet. And I remember reading it back then, and I was like, what would that look like? Now, obviously, the technologically backward nation where I was in didn't have proper internet yet, so I didn't know YouTube existed. YouTube had already been 3 years old by then. But it's interesting to see how those two fuse together with time. The only time I ever watch TV is to watch internet on it anyway, like basically directly linked to YouTube. So it's definitely the way it developed. Although I did get a car with a radio again, one that was actually in the understandable language, because we get a lot of Japanese imports, so they're still in Japanese. If you don't pay to like reset the unit, you either learn Japanese or you just do without. So I got one that was actually reset. So that was pretty cool. Let's see, I'm just gonna put that there. Bring the beats. Let's see, have they... Oh, what? Did I extend my... Oh, I extend my pipes in completely the wrong direction. Wow. That is... I've got stink brain. I've got stink brain, everybody. That's what that is. That's a solid case of stink brain. Or otherwise known as bad brain. That actually... That quote comes from... What's it called? Story Mode. Yeah, Story Mode had this one episode where they pretend to be like a psychiatrist, or a therapist at the bench and is like, I got no idea what to diagnose you with. I diagnose you with, you got bad brain, you got stink brain. And that phrase has sat with me ever since. Look at stink brain. There you go. I'm just gonna. I know it's silly. It looks so silly and excessive. I love the neat lines. I can't help it. I'm like a cat with a ball of yarn. It's just like, yeah, straight lines. It's amazing. It's like, you know, you can make them everywhere. I think it's the irony because straight line is like an illusion. There's nothing that is like perfectly straight. Everything is like by a few atoms or by some margin. But we tell ourselves, it's right, it's good enough for me, it's good, it's fine. Which I think you need to do. Like, you just, at some point, you get close enough to the ideal that you're just like, yes, shut up, brain. I'm not going to think about any of the more complex issues. Let's see. I've spread a bit too far there. So yeah, I'm glad it's weekend. This was especially today, it was a difficult day to keep focus. Because I just wanted to go home. I just want to go home and lie down. I was still like, I didn't even lie down. I still just, well, basically working, but from like a lap desk. What I did a long time ago is I took a sheet of MDF and I cut a lap desk. It's basically a desk you can just put on your lap, so you can easily use a laptop without worrying about the fan overheating or the alignment of the thing or anything like that. I'll get you over there. I see you. I see what you're doing. Your deeds will not go unpunished. Oh man, shout out to long-haired sick room Jackster, who's got AI viewers on streamboo.com. You are banned, my bot friend. You are banned. Because why? I don't need no AI viewers from streamboo.com. What happened to the other viewers? It used to be free viewers and now it's suddenly AI viewers. They replaced their own audience. What the frick? What happened to all the loyal Streamboo viewers? Did you replace them with AI? What the heck, man? Frick. Okay, let's see. Oh, just hear that. Good beat. Oh, please help me. Oh, it's not. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's crisp. Delicious. Let's see. So yeah, I wouldn't put Ace and Thames. I wouldn't put too much greens to that. I don't know how it happens. I guess it is. I mean, I remember back when I was younger. Well, oh, you're always younger, like. But back when I was a lot younger than today, I remember I was standing somewhere and I literally just said, because I think the school bell went off, and I just said, okay everybody, let's get to our places. And this random dude who I had never ever met, I didn't even know his name, it was so freaking random, and he turns to me and he's like, are you mocking me? And I just started laughing, because I was like, I don't know who you are. I don't know your mannerisms. I don't know anything about you. How could I possibly mock you? I don't even know who you are. And I just burst out laughing. And sometimes I think it's just, for some people, it can't help but attract trouble. I don't know, it's like a gift. Because I always attracted so much freaking trouble from people. I barely even needed to say anything. I once even got chased out of some of an office because, I quote, I looked like a troublemaker. Bear in mind, this was a professional setting. This was not like me in school. I was actually already a employed professional. So yeah, sometimes, and I don't know why, it feels like you keep attracting trouble. It won't go away. It's very frustrating because you know you're not trying to get trouble. You know it yourself. it just keeps showing up. It's just like, you again? What the heck? I thought I got rid of you. Yeah, so I guess you might be going through something like that. Statue of Wealth, Statue of... I want the Statue of Industry, man, but it's too big. That's what you know. You won't get me again. Let's see the Statue of Wealth. I'll put this. I want to build them. But then again, why would I build them? I'll actually hold off on them for a while. Like, we need the parks more, and those other things just produce noise. I was just starting with these. Let's see. I do like some of these buildings. Like, they're nice. I just wish that the trade-off wasn't this severe. Like, they're massive and they benefit so little. They really need a bigger area. What's this one? Dog park. Yeah. Get them dogs again. Especially where... Okay, here's the factories. Where's the... here we go. Here's the retirement villages. Yeah. Take the dog for the dump. Small park. That's not small, my friend. Although when you think about it, spatial planning wise, yep, cities have big parks. Then again, cities are a heck of a lot bigger than the one over here. Ooh, we can actually link it to the... I didn't even think about that. What's this one? Fishing Island. Okay, well, we can get rid of the electrical grid, so that's one good thing. So this will get cleaner soon. Can we? Okay, we can't do that. I think we're gonna let the boomers live out the fishing dream. Hey, pension gobblers, come! Let's give you a fishing island. They're like, free retirement, you say? Like, no, I hooked him. I gave him fishing. That's what I gave him. What's up with this? What's that for? What? This thing has no... Okay, we'll take it a little. Okay, can you cope with this? Can you deal? Can you deal? Can you survive? Is this acceptable? Is that close enough for you, eh? Can you survive? Looks like you can survive. Thank goodness. Didn't even affect any of the zoning over here. Now I will say this. South Africa's demographics are a lot different, like literally historical wise. So our boomers did not have the thing that the first world boomers had. They did not experience like a boom in the same way. In fact, they sacrificed quite a lot, like right through. But when I got to where I am at now, and I saw the whole situation for real, I was like, whoa, they're not kidding on the shows. This is no joke. Let's see. I still need to add some people. We want to get those monuments going. Can put two over there, can put two over there. Is this the... There's not even the industrial zone. What the heck? I usually put these at the industrial zone. Okay, we'll put two over here. This is exactly why I do things the way I do them. Train station. Okay, thank goodness. I was just getting worried about the train station potentially not being there. But it is, so good for us. Here, at least we can keep those incinerators. Very much appreciated. They're cooperating with the infrastructure plan. We really need big business to help us out here, or else we're gonna mess up the city. Yeah. Sorry about it. My nose is just... I could feel it. Like, you feel the weakness in your body. Well, you can't make a poll on Twitch. I'm actually curious what people think of the World Cup at the moment. I haven't seen a single match. All I know is I think Argentina won somewhere. So okay, cool. And apparently without Messi playing, which surprised me. I always saw Messi as the carry for Argentina. Like, if he's not playing, they can't do anything. But maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was completely wrong. I mean, I wasn't paying attention, so I could very likely be wrong. I was not paying attention at all. Like, literally, back in the 2010 World Cup, I was like rooting for Spain. But the reason I was rooting for Spain was because, what's that player's name? Sergio Ramos need the Honduran goalkeeper in the head. And what happened was he kneed him in the head while trying to kick for a goal. And they had slow motion footage of it and everything. As his knee was basically falling on the goalkeeper's head, all he was doing was looking in absolute shock at the ball missing the goal. And I was like, wow, that is an astonishing level of focus. You're actively busy kneeing somebody in the head, but you can't even take your eye off the ball. I was like, wow, that's respectable. I hope his team wins, because that's pure focus. And they did win, although not as honorably as I had hoped for. Because the main reason I can't stand the sport is the crying and the he hurt my ear, and I can't breathe, and all this nonsense that you can't believe it's a sport with the level of nonsense that the players come up with. And the acting and the crying and I once played like a club. I call it soccer. Bear with me. You know what I mean. I know a lot of people are on edge about that, or at least they get touchy. But other player made contact with me and they went down, and they just like slumped down the ground. I just looked at them like, what the heck are you doing? Get up! I can't interface with that. It's just so childish. Let's see. I mean, I understand it as like a Machiavellian tactic. Like, I can potentially get my team a goal by acting this way, but it's such poor. Like, you have to go home after this match and actually feel a sense of dignity. So that's where I really get frustrated with this sport. Oh man! Shout out to Blitz Machine. Oh, I looked back at the replay and yeah, we were in a team together. I was so in the zone with that match. I was enjoying it so much, I completely forgot we were actually in a squad together. I was just 100% all in on the action. It was so much fun. But that XM was cleaning up everything. I couldn't get a single plane. So yeah, no, good to see you. I'm glad. It's school break today. As far as I know, it's the first day of school holiday. Or at least the school's closed today, so at least that's good news. That's something to look forward to. Let me quickly see. I want to make it parallel. That's the thing. I want to make this thing parallel. Everybody's like, why? I can't help it. I told you. It's a problem. It's a problem with this game. I can't help wanting to make things like just at least look like they're working together. Almost as if you want the sense of this was all part of the plan. Let's see. Gonna expand this out a little bit. I think this is gonna be more industrial zone than anything else. Oof. Ooh, but it's a long one. Beautiful. Check that grid sinks in. Yeah. If the grid's out of alignment even slightly, the problem is the next grid's going to be, and the next one, and somewhere down the road you're gonna find a spot where that inconveniences you. You will find it, I promise. And that's why maybe I shouldn't say I promise, but I know the feeling. And that's why I'm so cautious, because I don't want that experience. The disappointment of realizing I could have done it differently. Okay, so we got that. We got a commercial demand, which is interesting. We usually don't get commercial demand. But then again, I haven't expanded my commercial here yet. So let's do that. Prep. Enjoy your shopping, everybody. Oh yeah, I need to look if I've... Yo, that cleared out fast. That, for a cemetery, that cleared out real fast. They usually don't clear cemeteries out very fast. That was fast. It's usually quite slow. Oh, you see. We're getting the... Yep, we're starting to get the problems. Starting to get the freaking problem. And look at that. Oh, we got so much. Fourfold. Wow, you'd think there's no problem. And yet... What do you see? Oh, man, he fell. He freaking passed out while he was walking the dog. It's terrible. Now the hearse is late. Get him. He's gonna stink. They really need to speed up. Let's see. And it happens so much. The only solution to that is when you get the monument for the health center. Because what the health center does, it drastically reduces the amount of sick people. And the amount of sick people is like very closely linked to the amount of dead people. Deceased people. Sorry, YouTube. I don't know. I think that's one of the naughty words. I think. So yeah, you gotta keep your health well managed, or else it's a downstream effect that you're gonna experience. If you get water pollution just once, you will know. The downstream impact of water pollution. It is intense. Oh my! Shout out to the rookie 6666. It's fantastic to see you. And on a non-War Thunder stream, it's friggin' awesome. Let's see what you got to say. He said, oh man, Gaijin lies about bananas. Yeah, well, 17 when I was playing it. I'm gonna say maybe they just can't control it fast enough yet. Maybe the hackers are just a bit faster. But I don't know. I don't work for Gaijin, so I don't know. Hope they're doing well, because I dread the day that the accounts go offline on not offline, just gone on War Thunder. That's a lot of play. It's a lot of time. Let's get that cleaned up. Boink! Yes, we got it. So we're getting closer to joining in with this highway. I'm probably, let's see, 3 blocks. Yeah, we're gonna pull this towards this junction. Okay, that is messed up, man. Oh, I wanna give them the benefit of the doubt and say maybe they were just that good, because I've seen some freaky players, but it could have happened to me that it was just also players using axe. And I was like, wow, they're good. Meanwhile, they're just like, you'll never know. Got that. I'm gonna switch that. Oh, no, not that. We're gonna chase all these people out of their well-established businesses. Like, what? My business? You got zones over there? Whoa, this filled out fast. This filled out real fast. You see? Okay, not that fast. That's rough. I get 3 years. That's why I don't pay for it, man. I don't pay for any of that stuff. Very much still, thank you very much for anybody who's gifted me like Captain Meow and Toaster. It's very much appreciated. It's just not something that I typically do. Especially when you compare it to the price of like in the past, games used to cost, I can't work it back to dollars, but if I had to guess, the dollar amount was like $30 for most of the time, and then suddenly it went up to 60, and now they're going to like 100. But at least the one good thing is that's once off. Yeah. Oh, the thing with the EU, is it that one that they said they will not make provision? I'm not gonna lie, they got way more serious things to deal with than that, but yeah, it is unfortunate. Let's see. Oh, that's crisp. So the people living here are just like, he's just building roads, man. He's just building roads non-stop. What the frick? We're barely even we're freaking 3 blocks back, and we're not even experiencing all these new roads. And it's like, you will, I promise you will experience congestion. All these people. Man, you can actually, if you check the chat, I don't know if you can see it on your side, Rookie, but they show like the crown with like numbers for the most chats, and you can actually see you rapidly climbing through the ranks, because you started number 3 and 2 and now you're at number 1. Passes where they can't get. Ah, I see what you mean. I want to. Oh, it's internal rule. I get it. Okay, I'm finally catching up. As I said earlier, I've got stink brain, so I'm not catching up fast enough. It's not a real condition. It's just something I saw in one YouTube video, and I really like the term for just basically being dumb. Just I got stink brain. Okay, the Incrotech is doing very well. Oh man, this is a hub for. Gotta get this improved. Although then again, I need to look at my education. Proper education. Let's see. I get it too. I mean, this is the thing about businesses. Is they still like it still costs them money to host the data, so they have to keep it uncorrupted. So I get it from a cash flow perspective. They don't want to. Like they are balancing consumer service with, but also with the bottom line. This is one area where although I do wish they could give you like the option, maybe just the option of downloading your profile data, so that you can keep it as a backup. But then again, I'm pretty sure a lot of players would do that and then hack the ever-loving. They would probably just hack it like crazy. Oh, I suddenly have 3 billion silver lions, and oh man, I've got all the golden eagles in every single vehicle. And what? Every crew's maxed out? You just know it. They'd hack. They'd find a way to really get in there with that. Oh, please no. Policies is this thing again. Saying what you are, I have on the list. So wouldn't that then be very easy to modify? That actually sounds like a Mountain Blade Warband character file. Because that's the one thing with that. Everybody, I'm not quitting. I'm just going back to the menu because it's done the... What happens is you can't activate policies. One of the ways to fix that, if that happens, is you have to go back to the main menu and go back into the game. So sorry about this. It's just going to take a minute. If this friggin' X-bird, Twitter bird, round sparrow thing will just fly faster, please. Okay, that makes... I understand that 100%. But then, yeah, that'll also make it impossible for them to trust you with your own copy. Okay. I'm sure many have tried. No, you give what you do. You don't edit the text file. You give us cash, and we edit it for you. That's how it goes. That's pay to win, not just win. You have to pay to win. Come on. Okay. You see, I've focused on this a little bit. Yeah, now that makes sense. I mean, well, it's probably part of the job. To get the highest tax income possible, yeah, I do try that. Although I don't do oil and ore, I just import those. But I try the agri and the timber locally. Sad part is this map does not have as much timber as Lagoon Shore. Lagoon Shore had a enormous amount of timber. Absolutely massive. Like huge, high dense forest and everything. I'm sorry about that. I should probably mute my mic. Mute my mic. Oh, I am definitely not going to be in good shape this coming week. Let's see. Okay, is policies active? Yes, fantastic. Butler Square, we can't call you that. You are, let's say, Flow Cell Junction 23. Yeah! It has to be this horrendous freaking generic name. Hey, where's my name? It's what? Flow Cell Junction 23. That's what I call it. It's not freaking whatever it was. Butler Square. That's for residences. Oh man, Rookie. I think Rookie done up and left. I'm glad to have had you here. I hope you have a good week as well. I might be a bit too interactive with the stream. Let's see. Okay, so we've got Incrotech over there, Flow Cell. Oh, you know, all the big names. Oh, you help me. Why must it be this way? I know exactly why. It's because I don't pay for premium. That's right. So I must be punished with this. Yeah, man. Okay, I wanted to say that would be random if you actually suffered a consequence for something said on another like platform or whatever, but I'm like, you know the world of today. It's not they're not very reasonable people everywhere. So yeah, no, I get you. Let's pull that through. Oof, that's gonna be crisp. Just get the corners. I like following the roads. I honestly don't know how other people play this game. I play this game very, very like gridlocked and oh whoopsie, like regimented. I follow grids, I follow angles, I try to really make the city as optimized as like possible. But I know it's definitely given it a very like anorganic feel, a very unnatural feel. Not compared to all cities. Some cities are like this. Okay, what do we call this one? What's the other one? Let's make it the first Incro. Okay, Incrotech 002. Incrotech 002. Yeah, they're expanding. We all need the amazing freaking Incro. They are too large. Yeah, I do it by this. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's the need educate workers. Let me see if I have enough universities. The problem is that the traffic arbitrarily, well, not arbitrarily, but it chooses a like spine, like a road in between the blocks. That's the main road. And if you make the blocks too small, they really crunch down. So the reason why I make my blocks long is, well, number one, I don't want voids, so I use all the space. But second thing is, I really try to put these crossroads as far apart as possible, so these roads have as much as possible travel distance between junctions. But if it gets any further, I feel the congestion would become too much. So it's like trying to balance between too many stops causing congestion and too few stops causing congestion. I'm trying to find, and from what I've found, this layout's the most like functional. Although eventually, let me see, eventually there are pressure points. 91% at 54,000. That's beautiful. The highway is definitely helping keep the stress down. Although I want to see that at 100. That's what I managed to get to with Lagoon Shore. Although it sharply dropped off afterwards. Like it fell to like 80 when I reached 130k. So it fell down quite hard. Let's see. You got the middle, you got the middle, you got the middle. Oh man, we're living the dream. Now, let me just see where the natural resources are. You see, so little. There's a little bit of wood there, a little bit of wood there. But beyond that, well, I'm gonna make a like I want to call it like an emergency block. Like when it comes to resources, I break my block pattern. You'll see. I'll probably, what's more dense? I think I'll take the middle one and try and make the middle one timber, because there's also the train station nearby. Why are there not many people using it? I would have thought it would be more busy. This is fairly busy, but it's usually more busy. Yeah, suffer. It's cruel, but I'll really try to push the educate worker thing so we can improve our output. Let's see. Okay, I get you. We're gonna Gonna make the middle. We're gonna make the middle Sunset Park. No! Use a wood name. What's the other one? Walnut Grove? Spruce Park. Okay, we're gonna call this one Walnut Grove. Where they butt up, I give precedence to whichever's formed last, so this one takes the road. The road is yours. Yeah! Oh my. There you go. Solid. Okay. So policy-wise, you, my friend, you are now Walnut Grove. Because that's how we roll. Gonna do Industry 4, and we're gonna roll with... Get out of here. Oh, come on. Forestry Specialization. Okay. Is this one rolling 4.0? See? Rolling 4.0, my friend? Nah, you're not rolling 4.0. I want my 4.0. I know it puts a lot of pressure at the start because everybody's got to get automated, but it will help. I mean, what does it help with again? Let me just see. Increases output, yeah, 50% and workplace by 30. Hoorah! That's friggin'. It means we need less industry zones to achieve the same results. So I like it. As soon as the red clouds go away, this is probably going to cause some punishment. Like, we're going to hurt. We're going to hurt a little bit, but we'll get stronger. It's like that scene in Gothic 2. You talk to, I believe his name's Harrod, the blacksmith. You're just like, teach me to get stronger. Like, yes. And then later in the game, you literally just come running up and you're like, stronger. Yeah, stronger. It's freaking beautiful. Gothic 2 was freaking awesome. And I never even finished the game. It's just, I really liked the game. Especially the expansion pack. The expansion pack had my favorite piece, which was the Pirate Lager soundtrack. Oh, it was so freaking good. It was, for some reason, it was such a simple piece of soundtrack. But it just captures you, and it gives you such a love for the pirate camp, like I can't even describe. Like, you'll fight any number of bandits to protect the pirate camp. It was crazy how effective that song was. But man, did it work. And they replicated it slightly in Gothic 3 as well. It's the Trellis. Trellis soundtrack is basically a adjusted version of the old Pirate Lager soundtrack. That game, there's German game makers have a very funky thing where they tend to be good at some things and quite bad at others. With Two Worlds, it was that they made a game that, in my honest opinion, was very good for like the early game, but the problem was you max out your character very quickly for like most of the storyline. The enemies don't scale with him, and the dungeons and the story have absolutely no soul, if I could say it like that. Absolutely none. That's by far the biggest problem of that game. That's a German game maker. Same, I believe, Stronghold. I might be wrong on this. Firefly. No, wait, I think Firefly is from the UK. I think Firefly is from the UK. I might be wrong, but I think that's the case. But then Gothic with Piranha Bytes. Piranha Bytes was either German or Swedish, but I think they're German. And they made a great game, although it had its notable like bugs. That was a good game. So they generally, German games have like a hit and a miss thing going on, where they can genuinely be crazy good. I can't remember if the Guild, the Guild like Europa 1400, the Guild, and the Guild 2 and 3, if those are German studios. It would make sense because of the narrator. You know what I mean. The Knights of Honor narrator is the Guild 2 narrator as well. I always find it funny. That dude must have gotten a decent paycheck in the 2000s for the voiceover work he was doing. Because he was in quite a few things. There you go. Are you kidding me? Are you building there? Okay, I think it's the rock. Let's hope. That would be messed up if it built all the way over there. Are we actually, have we linked up the grid? Let me just quickly see. Hey, we linked up the grid. Oh man, it's freaking beautiful. We can actually remove these fans finally. I know I was like, oh man, you wasted money, but we don't need the fans anymore. We're okay. How are we doing power-wise? Okay, we're doing okay. I'm going to eliminate these because they're ruining the boomers' real estate values over here. They'll do anything to preserve those. Huh? I love my $800,000 house, man. It's got one yep. Let's see. Oh, let it roll, Lofi metal. That's friggin' awesome. Solid. Ooh. Oh, should have brought it again. There's another round. There you go. They thought they could get away with it. Okay, then he didn't get much because they kept repeating his lines. I think through the whole of Guild 2 it was like, eliminate your competitors. You have committed a... I'm not going to say the word because it will probably get me in trouble. But you did something bad. So he repeated the same line a few times. Same with Knights of Honor. They probably kept his budget a bit lower then. But still, he was in a few things. Oh, there's one factory in between all the slums. They'll catch up. Like, they just need to educate some more people, which will definitely help if we give them access to a high school. It's gonna pull this a little bit further in so it doesn't get too much traffic intersection like garbage. Let's see. You got one over there. You got one over there. You got one over there. Oh man, I got no education. That's freaking terrible. Let's help them out. There you go. Oh, it's solidly in the residential. I was meaning to put it in the friggin' commercial. Oh, I did both. What the frick's wrong with me? I thought I was seeing like a stack somewhere. I thought these were the industrial. I'm just gonna keep it as is. I mean, it's not a big loss. It's just not what I planned. Okay, there's a... Let me see. What did I miss earlier? There's the frick. I can't see the stacks, that's why. I'm blinded. Can't see the stacks, not one or two stacks. Oh man. Okay. Oh, what's up with this? Why is everything like either just a little bit wider or narrower? Ah, there you go. This looks like it. There you go. That's the dream. A lot of upgrades happening now. Guys are like, hey, we can educate our kids. Fantastic. I'm just sitting on the couch all day. Let's see. There's another one. What about you? How are you feeling? Yeah, let's take those two houses away. Well, my family. Well, your family can get educated now. So at least, you know, it's a mixed bag. It's not all bad news. This is apparently because we did... I don't want to get into what the name of the subject was. Well, we did get into a subject where they went through like how cities developed. And one thing was apparently at some point the drive for development was so intense they were like accidentally roading entire neighborhoods out of cities by accident and stuff. It's like, okay, we gotta start planning some of this stuff. That was actually quite funny. This is almost like what I'm doing now. I'm just like sweeping houses away. Like you get those random photos, especially in China, of like this house was owned by this man over here, and he just refused to move, and so they demolished everything around him except for that house. And Australia, there's that famous one about the like large farmhouse, and everybody gradually got paid out around them for like medium high density housing, except their house. They just refused to sell, which I don't want to call it, but Somebody's gonna snap there. Somebody's gonna take the money at some point. It's gonna be a ridiculous sum. My guess. I could be completely wrong. And one of the reasons why my research was mainly what was the impact of the Black Death on like housing, and it had quite a negative impact, understandably. Like, but why would you look at that example? Well, if we look at trends, the population is set to peak and then go down slightly, at least within the scope of the next 6-7 decades. So you could say it's similar, just a much more protracted process. So you might as well learn from the example set already. That's what I did. And yeah, I'm a bit more concerned about the long-term impact on prices of housing. Oh man, shout out to G Bro. It's fantastic to see over there. It's like I showed somebody a post from Japan where they were like, hey man, you can buy this friggin' fantastic house in the middle of nowhere. That's built 20 years ago, and it's got all this tatami flooring, and I think it's tatami flooring, and all this funky stuff. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's only $50,000. Like, wow. Excuse me. And that's basically what it is. It's because their population is, I think they're like 20 years ahead, 10 to 20 of like the Western world's curve. And 20 years is within like feasibility of your lifetime for pretty much anybody listening to a stream, like age-wise. So you gotta look at the example. So for me, that's why I stay away. Let's see. But that's my reason. Don't make it your reason. That's my reason. It's not financial advice. Just saying, you gotta use your brain. Let's see. Like this does happen. Like my city is basically at a I don't want to say a knife's edge, but they're basically just waiting. You can see there's no demand. I believe my taxes aren't too high. It's like 12%. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even boost yet. I don't even need to boost. That's the irony. Like we're okay. If we get in trouble, I'll boost to 12, but I think we're fine. The only reason why I needed a big money cushion last time was to unlock all the unique buildings, because quite a few of the challenges you basically have to tank on purpose. Like you have to make massive unemployment or all sorts of stuff that has severe negative impacts. Whereas this one isn't the same. What's this? Ah, it's such a massive building. The frick! It's taking up all the space. You guys better use this. I love the tiles and the table. It's so freaking beautiful. I wish the other ones were as nice. Like these. Okay, this one's not as bad. I won't. This one I don't like as much. Like, what the frick is this? What's the deal with this thing? Where can I get some space? Give us some space, man. I'll take this. I'll take this from you. Let's see. Oh man. Okay, that's not too bad either, but it's not great. The Paradox one is fairly okay because the tiles look funky. I never rebuilt. Let's put that over there. Like the school can do with a nice Paradox Plaza next to them. Yeah! Bring out my kid! Who are you? Kathleen Young. Okay, so Sunset High School. A cleaner at high school. Okay, so you got a job. An educated adult. You gotta get, well, you're at the wrong educations. You need to go to university. The correct one. Not one where they mess up your brain. Now let's see. We're lucky. We dodged that by a hair. Yo! I remember, because one of my last years of university, there was a protest. Like a student protest, and I was just disgusted. I was like, that is so poor in character. I couldn't believe my eyes. And now they're the norm. Is it? Oh man, it's so close. They're gonna ruin the. At least these got some leaves. What bugs me about this is these are auto spawned. Look there. They're not real friggin' people on the map. They're just part of the basketball court. That irritates me. I would have preferred if they made it more organic. But they probably didn't bother with the coding and stuff. Let's see. These are cool, but the entertainment value is very low. Like very, very low. It's just not worth it. This, if these worked, like what's the point? It doesn't do anything. It literally adds no entertainment value. If it added entertainment value, I'd do it, but frick. You'd have to be crazy to sit here and be like, oh man, I'm gonna, you know, oh man, this area needs a gazebo. Yeah. Like, what the heck? You got other things to do. If it added like just 5 entertainment or something. The fact that it does nothing, I can't imagine spending time adding these. I remember in Tropico you can, Tropico 4 especially. You can add like neat little benches and stuff. Although I can't remember if they add any benefit. Let's see, let's do another Japanese reflection garden. I like the Japanese reflection gardens because they take up the least space. I just despise how they warp. They warp with the terrain. But look at that, that's unnatural, man. What the frick? How's the water not leaking out? That's messed up. That's all that bugs me. Like in games like Black and White, they usually, the houses warp very little with the landscape. They'd rather keep them straight. Some of them warp. But don't warp a pool. That's just weird. We all know the water's just gonna leak out. Wonder what I can build here. Probably build some offices. I usually like having like waterside offices. Although these poor people are just gonna hear pumps all day. Let's see, how much noise do you make? I know you make noise. 25. What about you? 50. Oh man. The sludge makes less noise than the water. Okay. Let's see. We really need to get a dock going. Like a harbor or something proper. That's still going. Okay. I want to set up my 3rd highway intervention. 920. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. Oh man! This is still Lofi. Oh my freaking goodness, it's beautiful. That's that piece there. Dang, that was freaking awesome. I was just like, hold on a minute. That's just that to hear that. Oh, that's really. I like that part. I honestly want to replay this if this track ends. I want to replay it for that piece again. That was beautiful. The way it just took off. I love it. That's why I love metal. Like this is lo-fi metal, but still, that's exactly why I love metal, because of the not chaotic, or sort of like semi-chaotic, but the way the music, without melody, just makes these solid jams. Just freaking beautiful. Oh my! It's stuff like this, or moments like these with this freaking heavy metal music, or metal music. It just inspires you to go, oh my. Let's see, can I get a proper, there you go, straight line out of this? Boink! We're gonna have to destroy this road! Yep. It's gonna serve no purpose pretty soon. Oh! That's gonna be rough. I'm not gonna mute my mic for this one. This is gonna be rough. I was correct. Wow. Okay. I don't mean to be too graphic, but at least I did. I spared everybody the noise of that. It was terrible. Let's see. I'm gonna put a key over here. Oh, hold up. Hold up. What is this? This is not the beautiful lo-fi. Give me lo-fi.
Short-term volatility.
No, I don't want short-term volatility. Oh, frick. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm trying to talk over this man, but he's pre-recorded and I am not, so it makes it a lot more difficult to talk over him because he just keeps on going. I don't want your ad. I'm really starting to regret not having premium, but I cannot give in to the beatdowns. The beatdowns will not get me. I'm sorry if it gets to anybody else. I just won't do it. Let's see. Oh man, let's hear that beautiful lo-fi metal music. Right. Now I don't think my water treatment's gonna be able to pull the electrical. I hope it does. I honestly do. I just doubt that it will. Yep. Why you can't just make a concealed cable for this function, I do not know. Can't build on water. Are you serious? I believe that. What? There. Takes you up with the can't build on water. What the heck did I just do then? Yeah, just gonna pull that straight through. That'll at least be better. We sort of isolate the block of the sludge. Sludge block! Just friggin' coming in and dumping everything. Ignore it, people. Ignore it for the sake of progress. What the heck is this? The heck you doing? Give me my friggin'... Give me my bridge! No, give me my bridge! What? Give me my bridge! Oh, you see? Oh, no, oh, man. That's just being cruel. Why must you do these things to me? Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if we can just upgrade this. How you feeling? Let's see if we can actually just upgrade this solid. That'll be beautiful. Huh? Oh, what you think? Oh, no. It's friggin' so close. Oh, my. Oh, here it goes again. Oh, man, it's friggin' awesome. Oh, frick. Dang, that was solid. No wonder I wanted to hear that again. Dang, man, you drive me nuts. This freaking thing. Oh, I can't. Man. It's seriously, it's driving me freaking crazy. I can't get this thing to just do the right thing. Now, that phrase has lost all meaning to me, to be honest. At least in a very real sense. Let's see. There you go. There you go. Now you're getting it. Yeah, now you get it. Oh man, it's freaking fantastic. Okay, that took a while. An embarrassingly long while. This is where, a long time ago, I think the previous stream or 2 streams back, I said that this is gonna happen. That we're gonna... Why is this thing showing me zones? That this was going to require changing over to an intersection that spans over there. This is now. That's basically what's happening now. So we're gonna... And I am rushing it, I will say that, because we don't need to expand this far yet, except that if we don't, we're gonna sort of get screwed with the cargo. Like, we're gonna really start struggling to keep up industrially, and our population will like so. Okay, enough of this. I'm sorry, I'm just start over. Starting over. Lo-fi metal, you deserve better than this. Sorry about that, but yeah. I really wanted to listen to that jam again, and I knew. I think it's a little bit shorter than the others. Oh, it still packs such a freaking punch. So it's freaking beautiful. But I knew it would catch me. The way it was going. Oh, you can't be serious. You can't. Oh no, not this. Why do I do this to myself? Why am I so bad? Why have I got stink brain? Like, seriously. Why the stink brain? Okay. Let's make. I want to know that this can do it. 160. Okay, so it's getting jammed there. which means if you pull that one, so that's the problem, it's causing a lot of interference. If we pull that, are you serious? Genuinely thought that wouldn't be a problem. Okay, so what the frick? Are you? Oh, what? Okay, something's wrong with the length of this thing. Then it wouldn't be doing that if it wasn't the length. Let's see. Sync it up. Yep, something's wrong. I know that the like geometry is also grabbing it because geography. The hills are close, but it should still. That's so weird. It should still be like clearing. Okay, I'm gonna clear that. I'm gonna pull this down, get some more access. What the heck are you doing? I'll freaking highway this thing. So we can get away from the interference of that freaking coastline. There you go. Now you can properly focus. Yeah. Okay, page up. Let's just link that. Oh, you serious? You're just gonna ruin everything, ain't you? Let's see. I'll play. Oh yeah. At the last second. This is gonna look quite bad because what's happening is that. Nah, you're not tricking me. What's happening is at the last. It's still not 180. Why is it doing this? Let's see. You more or less on it. Oh, you. Help me. Help me. Switch it off. Okay. I gotta say, this thing's getting a lot more handbrakes than I would like, that's for sure. Oh, you serious? Still? Let's see if we can make a close one. Like, these keys are a frustration. Ooh, what was that? Still saying 179. I mean, we could probably take the 179 and just work with that. Let's see how it looks. I mean, yeah, it's workable. Just don't base anything off that grid. Okay. Okay, so there's that. This is gonna be a long workaround. We're gonna swap. Big fan of these, by the way. Like, thank you. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people playing this game in the beta version era, and they're like pulling their hair out, saying, "I can't make it go straight, man. I can't line anything up." And they're like, "Okay. Before you go even more crazy, here you go. Here you go. I'll make it straight." Thank you, man. That's all I wanted, was just to be able to make a straight building. Okay, this is gonna be work, but I can see I still need more space there. I wish there was a way of lining these things up proper. As you can see, there's no way of lining them up proper. Aye. Now that I did not expect. I thought if one would work, the other one wouldn't. I mean, we can do that, and it just doesn't basically take the rest into account. I know you guys must be like, what the frick you think you're doing? That's almost perfect. I'm like, that's precisely the point, man. Almost. I'm gonna try. Like, if I can, I'm gonna try. If I can't, well, all I can say is I tried. I tried, man. I did my best. I was so surprised. I'm pretty sure nobody knows where that comes from. That's Dane Cook. I was so freaking surprised. I saw a short from the Mystery Men movie, which is even longer ago. And I was astonished to see Dane Cook actually played in that movie as a brief like insert. I was like, what? That surprised me. That was a really big surprise because he was like, well, he was definitely unknown internationally at that point, so that's why it was a massive surprise. Good to see, good to see the early input. Every now and again you'll see like something and then you'll be like, hey! Like, what definitely surprised me was one of the early 30 Rock episodes. The actress that plays April Ludgate from Parks and Recreation is actually in one of the scenes, I think, as a tour guide. And I'm like, hey, I know you! What the frick? There's always, I wouldn't even say it's cameos, it's more just like where these actors like started, where they got their first roles and exposure to the industry. It's just always interesting to see stuff like that. Coolest one is, or one of the cool ones, not that it's an actor, there was the Gordon Ramsay, where he's the apprentice of, what's this? What's that? Oh, Toll Roads. I never do Toll Roads. Of Marco, I think it's Marco Pierre White. It's like, what? And then you're like, that's where he got it from. That's where he got the, because he was very, I think it was like in his, if not in his 20s, or if not in his very early 20s, he was probably like 19 or something. He was very young. I think there's the one moment where he says, I didn't make Gordon Ramsay cry. He made himself cry. Or something like that. It's like, yep. Shame. That's so brutal. It's such a brutal industry. I know there's, I don't know who it is. It's just like somebody that family knows. And they say they're a chef and they never cook at home. Like they come home and the other spouse cooks. They after a day of work they just want to stop. Even though they have the talent, they just want to be able to stop. That's rough. It's like you got the talent, you clearly have the passion because you studied it, but it's understandable. You don't want to take work with you everywhere. Like sometimes you just want an off button. That must be very demanding. I've never worked in the industry, so I don't know. But the way they make it look, they definitely, especially in movies, like the menu makes it look like an absolute obsession. Let's see. Oh man, pull this through. Some might. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Isn't this like an ad every track now? Come on, be fair. Like you gotta be fair now. Let me skip. No, I'm so frustrated right now. I don't want this. This is against my will, man. I don't want these things playing. There you go. Like the consequences, you had to cheap out. It's like, yes, this I will admit, I do the cheap out. That's just the way I rule. That's the way I roll. At least for now. Like you slowly, as you get the budget for things, you can slowly start like easing up. But yeah, for a while you have to be extremely brutal with your cash. Let me actually see what we can do here. If we eliminate the outside track, and we can technically make this into a 3-direction. I know it's going to look a bit weird, but the other one wouldn't fit for some reason. How did they do the other one? Let's see. Oh. Okay, it's those roads. I think I'm just gonna leave this way. Be glad it works. Okay. Now this is where last stream I made so many blunders, it's hard to even believe I'm able to breathe. It was bad. It was seriously bad. Like the level of blunders was... I was gobsmacked by the end. I was like, how am I doing this? How am I messing this up this badly? It was crazy. Okay, so what we want to do... Let's give it a little space. Take that. I want to take this point. Yes. Give me 600. Oh, a bit close. Now, just for the record, this is new. I haven't done this yet, but this is going to be my new technique for trying to settle a corner. So we have less speed loss, more economic gains. Maybe. I can't really speak for the economic gains. Oh! I like it already. Just look at that crisp corner. Oh! As smooth as milk. That's freaking beautiful. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. That's freaking awesome. It's definitely better than that. Yuck. Let's see. What did I do here? You see, I can already see the difference. Now everybody's like, what the heck are you doing? Stop it. Just build a city, you freaking, you maniac. Like, I know, I feel the frustration. I promise you, I do. We're so close. Was that where we were inches away or seconds away from greatness? I'm assuming. I never watched a single Star Wars sequel at all. I can't get into the reason. It sounds silly now. It just, when I get my mind set on something, it tends to, like, I want to say, solidify. So yeah, I don't know why these are so disjointed. That's kind of frustrating. I'm just gonna ankle this already. So I'm already feeling it. Let's see. I think that's the 440, 600. Yeah, 440, 600. So basically, they did not in any way that I recall explain to, like, the people that only watched. Actually, even if you watch the originals, if you watch the original prequels, I don't remember anybody at any point explaining that there's a difference between clone troopers and stormtroopers. So when I saw the first sequel, I was like, what the heck is this? Because I thought that every single stormtrooper was a Pacific man from the Attack of the Clones movie. And I was like, what the frick? I was like, they decanonized this. What the frick just happened? And I was so confused. It put me off completely. So, and then basically in your head, it just like solidifies the reasoning. It was like, oh, that's weird. But then again, I always say I'm unimaginably stubborn. Like, I just am. I've accepted that. Like, when you get to a point where you're grown up enough to admit the areas in life where you're not grown up. Like, yep. Let's see. Like, I'll deal with that. That's fine. Like, if there's a little bit of like misalignment there, but it's just the way it is. You can't fix it all. Okay, so we got this coming through. Okay, there is a join. I was gonna say, is there any traffic coming through here? Like, I doubted it, but there probably is by now. Let's see, did I ever make any of these one-ways? Nah. See, we kept these... Yeah, we kept these two-ways. They seem to be doing fine. If anything, they seem to be improving the traffic situation. So, I am cool with that. Let's see, you're supposed to... Ooh, you're not gonna trick me. 400. 400 away. Yeah. Hey, give me demolish. So we can pull this through. That is the sound of justice. Exactly. That was clarified by, what's it called? By the time that the movie Solo came out, I finally found out why. Because I think I never watched, as I say, I never watched a single sequel movie But I think in Solo they explain that he would have become a stormtrooper. I was like, hey, I had no idea that was even possible. And then, But did anybody actually say that? That's the thing that bugs me. Like in the prequels, did anybody make that delineation? Because I could not see the difference at all. It was like Space Marines. It just looked like the clone troopers had basically the early versions of the armor, and then the stormtroopers had like the later, like the marks of the Space Marine armor. So I was like, what the heck is this? I was so freaking confused. I thought it was clones, like all the way I thought it was clones, because they never show stormtroopers without the uniform. So I was like, okay. And then when I saw I was like, what the frick is this? So I was really confused. I found that out way later. Although I'm kind of happy I did. Like the reputation of the sequels are horrible. I don't know what happens in them. I just know they're horrible reputation from what I can see. It does feel that way, in all honesty. They keep missing for everything. Yeah. What did surprise me is there's this one YouTube video where they compare like human universes, and they compare at one point, or they at least list 40k and they list Star Wars, and Star Wars' universe is like far bigger in terms of the amount of worlds administered by the Empire. I had no idea it was that large. Like, what was it like? Dang it, I can't remember. I want to say like something like in 1 million worlds or something, which the size of the Senate building does not make it look that way. I thought it was maybe like 100, 800 worlds. I had no idea it would be like as large as at least the lore seems to make it. Exactly. Did they officially decanonize them? Because I think they did, or at least that's what I've heard. That they decanonized the sequels. Ah, come on! Dang it! I thought I was taking up too much there. I want to pull this road over, just briefly, while I sort this out with the rest of the thing. Oh no, don't tell me the grid's out of it. Oh, this evil thing, it misaligned the grids. What the heck is it doing? Why would it do that? I thought I'd pull the road through. Okay, what I'm going to do is let's pull this through. 126, 18. 126. And then what, 390? Yeah, 390. Oh, let me get that. I'm really obsessive when it comes to this game. I'm sorry about that. It's not the way it should be. This game just brings that out. Okay, we're gonna do it a little bit short. There you go. You can always go. I mean, you can see it's slightly offset, but you'd have to be like, huh? You'd really have to be focusing. So I don't mind it being a little bit off. There we go, Chris. Now we're starting to get some business. Starting to get some cars coming in. This is as close as we can get. Let me see if we're finally close enough for a harbor. Ugh. Still. Yeah, it was, and there's like a deeper level of Coruscant that's like I can't remember the name of it, but it's like so old, like there's barely anybody there or something. The lore is definitely freaky. Like it's freaky in size. It's got a lot bigger lore than the movies would let you think. Let's see. Oh, I'm glad we get one intersection going. I love these intersections. They're so basic. Yeah. That's the lore of Star Wars that I love the most. Is because I think it's half the galaxy that nobody goes to. It's like the... I don't know what the are they called the zombie stars? I don't think they're called the zombies, but they're like very something up with it. Nobody dares go there. That stuff that fascinates me in Star Wars. The fact that there's something so big that the Empire doesn't even venture there. It's like, yeah. Because compared to 40k, Star Wars, they look like they got a lot more control. Like in 40k, it's like where the humanity's like just barely hanging on every single day. But in Star Wars, they look like they got a lot more control over the situation. Except for that funky zombie star zone, or forbidden zone, or something or other. Something's out there. Let's see. Okay, we're slowly getting some demand back. That took a long time. It took a long time for demand to come back. Oh man, what's the song? Dang, it's getting me. It's very beautiful. That fascinates me. Like, that's the type of lore. They should... Oh, I don't want to give... They should make a movie on that. Or a series or something. Please don't. No, not Anakin. Help me. Help me with these freaking ads. They just won't stop. No, go away. I'm sorry if I veer off on the maps because I'm getting the cancel button for these freaking ads that just won't stop. Yeah. Dang it. That would have been cool. There you go. Gonna pull this one through. Okay, I'll hold off on that for a while. Because there's friggin... I gotta fix this rail infrastructure. Since we got this block activated, I could actually pull the... Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to... Let's do train. I'm thinking if I pull this down... She did an amazing job if her plan was like destruction. I don't know. I honestly... Somebody made a good point. I can't remember what show or what it was, but they mentioned that movies have like a 3-year or something development timeline. So it makes sense if they are behind like culture by a few years, especially in terms of what happened with Star Wars. But movie after movie after movie are constantly making these mistakes. Like especially in Star Wars and like superhero movies, they make these, and Disney, completely. Well, Disney is Star Wars, but they constantly, and it's like, what is going on? Like, are they literally trying to? It's like taking kidney punches on purpose. Like, I can survive this. Oh, let's see how many I can take before I pass out. Because why are you doing this? Are you literally trying to see how much money you can lose? That's what it feels like. It literally feels like there's that scene in the Ali movie where Will Smith is just constantly taking kidney punches. I think it might have been from Smoke and Joe Frazier, I'm not sure. He's just like constantly taking kidney punches and like, start punching back. Everybody in the crowd just like, punch back. What are you doing? He's gonna destroy your kidneys. And then he finally starts punching back. I might be remembering it wrong. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. That's what I remember. And it feels like they're literally trying to do that. They're like trying to see just how much damage they can take before they finally give up and just make something proper. And not a reboot. Please make something original. I'm trying to think, what was the last original movie that came out. Well, there's one original one that came out recently, but I'm not discussing that. Not discussing that at all. Let's see. Okay. I need to pull this tunnel through as well, or at least a rail bridge or something. I could pull it through there. This is where I always like to give that triangle there. There's enough space for a train to be waiting and allow a train to come past. But I know if I don't do it carefully, I could mess it up real bad. Let's see. It's gonna go down. This one's gonna go down. I'm gonna bring him up just here. No, there's definitely a tendency of failing upwards, which is weird. My only guess is they must have enormous reserves as well as backing. Like, it can't be one or the other. It's probably both. But I don't think they can keep hemorrhaging much more. They're just gonna have to change tactic. Either that or shut down. Just completely stop. Well, they're practically losing money on everything now. I mean, Disney's not. I think Warner's DCU and Disney's MCU. But MCU hasn't been doing well either. Let's see. Well, the creepy thing is what Disney makes money off the parks. That's so weird, and it's like grown-ups. It's like grown-ups going to Disney. It's like fueling a lot of the money from what I've seen on, I think it's the Asmongold and a Caleb Hammer episode. Not like joined, but like both of them have handled the topic. It's so freaky. I was at Disney World when I was very young. I was very lucky. Like, we were very lucky. We went over big trip. It was pretty cool. I was too young to go on almost like all the rides. But it was still cool. But it's hard to imagine, from what I can remember, going there as an adult. It's definitely a like children's park. It is not like an amusement park. It's specifically got like viewing and touring rides. It doesn't have like a lot of break your neck type roller coasters. It just doesn't. Not that I can remember. I can't remember any of those. The closest thing was this one Goofy, like the character Goofy themed roller coaster. That was the closest thing to actually a like entertaining roller coaster. Everything else is just, hey, you remember that movie? This is roller coaster based on movie. And then you get in and it's like going at 2 kilometers an hour. It's like, hello, this is the show and this is that thing. Oh, you remember this character? Yeah! And then you get out and it's like, okay.
Hey, Grandpa, I don't know what.
Are you kidding me? Not again! Wow. I'm gonna have a mind to end this stream just to end these ads. Just go away. I'm not gonna buy your product. Look. This is, dude, just stop it. Take away. Oh. I'm sorry for my occasional freak outs at this freaking these ads coming in. I was going to link this up just to basically give it a lifeline. Yeah, no, it's weird. It's weird for me that grown-ups would go by themselves, because unless they revamped the park, it was not grown-up themed. That's what makes it very weird for me. It was, I can't even imagine what, apart from eating food, I don't know what you do. Let's see. Oh, you see, we got the epidemics growing. We haven't actually had a population increase. We're still at 52. That's really not much. Let's see what the zoning is. Oh, I forgot to zone this. There you go. Okay, this is gonna be clean, but it's gonna be noisy, so I'm gonna put offices there. so we can have safe residential. We want safe residential. Boink. Oh, I forget where Tomorrowland is. I always think about the Epcot Center with that ride that's in that massive globe, that massive ball. Let's see. Yo. The coolest, the one that was funky was that. Although there was a video that came out about it, the Indiana Jones ride, where that massive boulder comes down. I never knew, because that boulder apparently is like very light. It's not dense at all. It didn't look like it was not very like dense when he like did it. that was freaky. Like finding that out several years later. Okay, let me actually see if my trains are working. Like, are the trains working? 89. Okay, let's see. Okay, they're coming in. They're servicing the industry. Yep. Got massive queues. The only way to try and fix that, and I don't know if it'll even work, is to basically pull this line through and try and make it cyclical. But in the past, that hasn't helped much. But I can do it. If we get more land and expand through there, I will be able to link up there. Okay, I don't know if I went on that one. Maybe I did. If I did, it wasn't very entertaining, because I can't even remember that. I remember the merch stores. There's so many. Like, so many merch stores. It was so many snow globes. Now that I think back to it, like wind-up toys and snow globes. Okay, that was back then. But the merchandise was everywhere. Ugh. Oh, it's a quarter of the park. We went to, what was it, the magical... it's either called the Magical Kingdom or Fantasyland. It's where the castle is. And then the Epcot Center, the park there. One that had the Indiana Jones. One that was like water. Everywhere was water. That was fantastic. You could like swim shallow and there's like sharks deeper down. But small sharks. I'm trying to remember all of them. One had like a dinosaur theme. I don't know if that ride's still active, but it was... yeah. I thought we went to everywhere. Maybe my memory's just not that good. But it was a cool place. My main thing about it is just I cannot imagine going there solo as an adult. It just doesn't seem like the park is built for that clientele. At all. It just doesn't. So that surprised me when I heard about what Disney adults. That surprised me. Oh, we got that beat. Let's see. Okay, I've literally been building roads for probably 20 to 30 minutes. Let's see if it's actually working. Like, oh, that's what my concern was. I was building so much I forgot to service my freaking city. Let's put one over there. That would make sense. Oh, that's still holding. Oh, that's a fast drop. Wow, this is what I really find frustrating about these crematoriums. You build them, and then the numbers are like, yeah, you got great capacity, and then suddenly you're like, oh man, there's freaking dead people everywhere. What the heck? It's so confusing. The coverage system with the crematoriums, like that's why I build them in the middle of the road, because I used to build them on the corners and they just didn't get any servicing done. They were really bad at it. And then I saw on one message board they're like, hey, don't do that, put them in the middle so the hearses can get out properly. Okay, we'll try that. You see, what fascinates me is why would grown-ups go then? That's what really confuses me. Although, to be fair, I tend to have a very... I don't want to say cheapskate, but I'm going to have to say cheapskate approach to having fun. Like, it's not that I'm that cheap, it's just, if you're gonna take my money willingly, you really need to give me something that's worth that money. Like, I'm not gonna just give it for nothing. So, I tend to be really tight-fisted when it comes to entertainment, because I'm like, there's so much of it that we get free. So let's see. Oh, that's bad. Let's see. Can we fit one in there? Nope. Oh, there's, yeah, there you go. Schools, people. Kids need to learn. They need to understand why the mayor's wrecking everything. Let's put that in there. Sure. Oh, you. Okay, we are at the time when we can end the stream, that's for sure. And these freaking constant ads are definitely giving me reason to want to. But let's just benchmark it. Let's at least get all the service needs met with these people that are so patient. They're just really just trying to survive in this city that's got too few schools, freaking incinerators making stinky air everywhere. Let's see. Yeah. So basically they pay to get a pass to pay for more things. Like it's generally, sometimes it feels like some people just hate having money in their pocket. They're like, it's like it's burning, like an itch. Like, get it out! It's freaking terrible. I want to get this out of my pocket. It feels that way. I can't do it. I've got more of a saving temperament, which is not great. Like the ideal is having more of an investment temperament. But still, I usually save up until I get a threshold, and then I start investing, that's the fun part. Let's see. I don't want to put a school next to the freaking solar plant. But this place there, I mean, based on the ratios there, this middle definitely needs more. Let's see. I'm gonna put one over here. They're clever, eh? They're clever. They find a way to get you in there. A mouse is gonna get his money. That you can be sure of that. That mouse is gonna get his money. Let's see. Is that the loop that goes back? Yeah. Nice. Your own Troy. Man, I remember a long time ago there's this magazine that came out for like build your own robot. I never got far. I think I just got far enough for the thing to move. But I never installed like the first sensor that came with the kit. It was supposed to be like it's the white line sensor. So it can actually like follow a white line on the floor. Never got to that stage. Never got like the chipset for that. And that was long ago. I still wouldn't be sold. Because for me, here's the thing. I tend to be on the minimalist side. So I would just be like, that's just extra stuff for my closet. I'm like, I don't want it. That's just me. I'm definitely an outlier. Like the world wouldn't be the way it is if I wasn't an outlier. I'm definitely a freaking outlier. The world ain't built for people like me. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do you, and then you come up again. Oh, get that bait. I need to actually check again how my public transport's doing, because if I don't check, some of these routes might be over. There you go. It might be oversaturated. Let's see, 1,900. That's at least pretty decent too. That's a bit higher. I would want to. How do I edit this again? Come on. How do I edit this line? No. I want to edit this line. How do I do it? Oh yeah, there you go. I'm going to push this up to 15. When I found out about this feature, I do love this feature. This is a good feature. Because I was just like building lines and that's it. But now I actually trim them, so if I get roughly 20 people per vehicle, that's when I increase the number of buses. Because I want to see if that route can suddenly take more if I allow a slightly higher max capacity. So yeah, we'll see if we can get that improved. Oh my, let's see where the train's stuck. Yep, there you go, that's your sign. Although, just look at this mess. What I can do, I can cut that off and I can... Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. It's going to be a bit messy, but it's going to be cleaner than what we have going on currently. Because this is a big mess. Her, he gone. Let's see. It's too bad I can't remove that bridge. But we'll just deal with this for now. Doink. And then you... Come on. You get out of there. You go there. Pull that straight. That's going to be temporary, so I'm not going to fixate too much on the details. And then this is going to become the dead end triangle. If anybody goes here, they're a freaking madman. They're crazy. There's no reason to use that triangle ever again. I'll delete it the second I can. But for now, we're going to have to just deal with this. This is why I don't like the connection setup. Because, yuck. I can't fix it. I can't even... They could be like, hey, you gotta pay 8 times the rate if you want to jippo stuff outside your boundary. Like, okay, I can do that. I'm willing to pay the price. But no, they're just like, you have to leave it that way. It's yucky. It's messed up. I have to pay upkeep on a bridge I don't even want. But at least you can see traffic is a lot better. Let's take a look if the... Oh! Okay, here's a little bit of build up. Yeah, it's getting serviced. That's good. That's good for the crew. Importing a lot of agriculture. Less wood product. So at least that's coming in better, but not great. It's going to take a while because I'm still expanding. Although, to be fair, I really messed up. I should have expanded more in this direction to take up that agricultural land, which I didn't do, and now I'm paying the price for it. Oh, help me. Oh, go away. Okay, everybody, this has been a real... I don't want to, I don't know, friggin' download the music or something, but I don't know of a streaming platform that will do it ad-free. So it just is what it is, I guess. That's not, I mean, yeah, 14% is not great. Let's see if the sound's 80%. Okay, so it's down from 90. At least there's an improvement there. I love how neat this is. Is this? Ooh! Look at the numbers here. That is impressive. I did not expect this level of business to come in here this early. Huh. That's a surprise. It's definitely overwhelming, this junction here. Look at that. Why are they doing that? Why aren't they just using this crossroad? Look at that. They're ignoring that on purpose. What the heck are you doing? What are people doing? They're crazy. Why are they doing this? I'm going to test something. Let's just see, because it doesn't make no sense. I just want to see if they'll come to their senses. The problem is, what happens is, I think the further back the paths are, they're completely locked in for this weird, messed up, what the heck you think you're doing path. So you have to wait for the new cars to basically model or render in on the map that have the path set, taking into account the new roads. This is one thing that frustrates me with the traffic development, is that it's not that fast to respond. The good thing is it does eventually respond. Like, it doesn't take forever, but you have to basically wait for fresh new cars to spawn in that'll actually map that route. Why on earth would cars come in just to turn around? That's the most senseless thing. I just want, if I see the first one turn, then I'll know this was a success. Never know when one was the first one to render in. But I know, based on the traffic further down, they have to use this. I'm already surprised they don't use that, but that might just be based on crossing rules. This is a full-on highway junction. Like, you have to be willing to use that. I just want to see it. Huh. It's so freaky that this happened. They're choosing to ignore so many crossroads in favor of mapping all the way back there, only for most of them to just turn around. It's just weird. It's just weird that the cars are doing it. I don't know if they're going up into another crossing or something, but it's really weird mapping. I'm going to give it about 10 more seconds, and then I'm just going to assume that this isn't working because for some reason these are definitely new cars rendering in and they're still not doing it. After this one, yep. No, they're completely ignoring it. I'm gonna leave it there just in case, but it doesn't look like they care. Whew. Okay. Well, that's our current progress. Oh, there you go. There you go. Look at that. I was just about to say our population doesn't seem to have progressed at all, but I would be incorrect. We're actually getting some progress. I'm proud of that. That's some good stuff. Well done, friggin' immigrants, for realizing there's some potential here. Yeah, they're coming over. I'll keep that. You know what? Oof, that's close to the. I'll switch this one off. I really want the boomer lifestyle to take over here. Like the beach, that's your thing. That and a lot of other frickin' shenanigans, but we'll spare you on that. We just don't have enough time to talk about the many boomers. It's a freaking so many problems. Okay, let's see. So I'm happy with this. Let's see, as this dang it, they really don't want to take up this offer. But you got a fishing port. Why don't you want to take us up on this offer? Why is this so elevated? What the heck? There's nothing special here. Why is this so elevated? I'm gonna quickly try and fix this. This is weird. Why is it looking like this? Problem is you have to switch this off. Let me see. I'm fascinated by this. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay. That's a lot. I mean, that's already way better. Still weird that it's making that hump. Just called Camel Hill from now on. But at least it's a bit more sane. Because that freaking huge hill was just messed up. Okay. I think we have once again reached the end of our stream. Didn't progress as much as I would have liked to. I am glad we're consolidating another highway into the framework. Let's just see what the traffic's like. 88, so it's going down a bit. Where's the problem? Yeah, so what's happening? They're really jumping on the middle, really making it work. It's gonna be a bit rough. Hopefully that balances out as more traffic starts using this. Still, look at that. Still nobody using that. Look at that. That makes no sense. They're going around there. They've got multiple crossroads. I even put a highway there for them to use it, but they're just choosing to do it that way. It's so weird. Okay, we're done. We're done, Ad. We're done. We're done. We're switching off that. I'm done with these ads. I'm sorry. They've been so vicious. They've been so vicious. These ads just won't stop. So sorry about that, but we are going to be calling it. I hope everybody has a very good weekend. As you can hear, probably I'm definitely gonna have a tough weekend. It's not gonna be fun, but that's just part of life. You get sick, you get better, and then one day you get sick and you don't get better. That's freaking rough. Well, that's life, I guess. So thank you very much for everybody that dropped in, especially Rookie. You rolled, man. You came in at number 3 and you just absolutely stomped. The chat's freaking beautiful. Thank you very much to Lo-Fi Metal once again. It's freaking awesome music. Especially that last one in the album. It was worth the ads. It's freaking amazing. I'm going to actually look it up just after I switch the stream off. Just to listen to that again, because that's freaking awesome. So thank you very much, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. For everybody on school who's got school break, I hope it's a good break. And yeah, see you on the next stream, which will be the Monday in 2 weeks. Hopefully I don't have this going on again, as you can hear. So thank you very much. This has been Edu of Tide. Bye-bye.